Good evening, members of the school board, Dr. Linda Olson, Mayor Tim Ricks, colleagues, parents, grandparents, guests, and most distinguished members of the Richmond High School class of 2014. In a short time, the class of 2014 will receive diplomas to mark their graduation from high school. The diplomas these graduates receive represent years of hard work, commitment, dedication, and achievement, and will mark a turning point in the lives of these young people. I have one thought to the class of 2014 before we proceed. Set your goals high and strive to develop your skills and potential. Rather than being the best in the world, I want you to strive to be the best for the world. By being the best for the world, you will constantly be challenged to develop your unique talents, and only you will be able to judge the success of your life. Also, by matching your unique skills to the challenges of the changing world, you will more likely live life to the fullest, and in so doing, help others to achieve their goals. If you choose to be the best for the world will become your teacher, and your growth won't be based on speed, competition, or trends. Your growth will be challenging, meaningful, fulfilling, and most importantly, lifelong. By striving to be the best for the world, you will guarantee that the gifts you have now will be fully realized, and that will be a legacy of which we will all be proud. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and I personally wish you the best.
Good evening, fellow classmates, friends, and family. Welcome to Richmond High School's class of 2014 graduation. After a very short 4 years, we have made it to what seems to be the light at the end of the tunnel. It's crazy to think it's been 4 years. I can still remember the first day of freshman orientation. I walked into the school feeling like a foreigner. I was surrounded by people I didn't know and who didn't know me. I met teachers that were so intimidating, I was scared to show up a minute late to their class. I remember thinking, this place will never feel like a home. And much to my surprise, I cannot believe how much I feel like I'm leaving a second home. Now at this point, many of us just kept saying, I just want to get out of here, I'm so done. The senioritis in the hallways in the last weeks of school was so strong, I could feel it, as I'm sure most of the teachers sensed it. We are all ready to start new, to move on. Whether this means college, the workforce, or the armed forces, we are ready for our next step. But before we pack up and leave, I would like to just remind everyone to cherish the time we spent here. Unless you pursue a degree in education, you will never experience anything like this again. We will never go to school for 8 hours with all the people we like and some we don't like. We will never go to Friday football games or even play in them for some of us. We will never go to sit in a lunchroom and have grandma walk around with a trash can asking if we're finished yet. No more morning announcements, pep assemblies, or trips for state championships. We will never go to a school in a town we grew up in where we know everyone and everyone knows us. Our small town high school days are over. Now, I don't say these things to make anybody sad or upset about leaving this experience behind. I mention it to remind everybody to remember these times. These events have become memories that have shaped us. Don't forget where you came from, because it was during these 4 years that we have developed into the people we are today. On behalf of the class of 2014, I would like to thank our teachers that have helped us become who we are, as well as our parents. No one has supported us more, guided us more, cared for us more than our parents. In the end, we are going to embody many of our parents' traits. They have equipped us with the tools to survive in the real world. And all we can say is thank you. So thank you. Now, with that said, I would also like to say, don't forget this is not the end of the road. Remember where you came from, but use this as a tool to get where you want to go. No matter what comes next, we are going to encounter so many new experiences that teach us lessons we never thought we would learn. This really is only the beginning. During the middle of the year, Dr. Ladd approached me and said he needed me to come up with a senior class motto, or he would pick one himself. If any of you know Dr. Ladd, you can understand I took this threat very seriously. I spent the next week trying to think of a motto that would represent our class. After much thought and with the guidance of other students, I came up with, "We have only come half as far as we will go." When I told my dad this motto I chose, he said, "But you haven't even made it half as far as you're going to go." When I thought about it, I realized he's right. Many of us think the hardest part is over. We made it through high school. Finally, we can take a deep breath. In reality, we are about to begin the part of our lives where we have to work the hardest. There will be more studying, more all-nighters, more 20-page papers. For those going into the workforce, there will be bosses that ask you to accomplish tasks you think you can't handle. For those protecting our country in the armed forces, there will be decisions you have to make that could be life or death, and that will affect people all around you. Don't give up. To really get where we want to be, we will have to put in all of our effort. The work doesn't stop here. Work hard. Show the world that fighter attitude that you developed in this town. And finally, I would just like to mention that yes, the last 4 years have made you who you are today. But the next 4 years, as well as all the time after that, will develop you into the person you will be for the rest of your life. We should be ready to accept this change and remember that really, we don't know everything. But also remember, deep down, who you are. Let the rest of the world change you for the better. Let it make you more understanding. Let it make you open-minded, but don't forget to stay strong in your beliefs. Let it make you wise, but not overly prideful. Let it teach you new ways to think, but don't forget to keep the own uniqueness of your mind. Let it teach you how to love and be kind, but don't be gullible with your decisions. Remember, at the end of the day, you have to learn to be happy with yourself, even if everything didn't go the way you planned. Even when you feel lost, be a good person, and the correct path will unfold for you. Good luck, class of 2014. Richmond changed us. Now it's our time to change the world.
And laughter and strife. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life?
Our keynote speaker this evening is Mayor Tim Ricks. Mayor Ricks graduated from Richmond High School, class of 1971. He is employed by the Macomb County Department of Roads. He has accreditation from General Motors Frigidaire Institute, Michigan School Board Association, and has completed all educational capacities with the Michigan Municipality League Institute. He served as Secretary-Treasurer of the Richmond Girls Softball Association for 12 years and has been coaching for the past 31 years, presently coaching at Richmond High School. He also served 8 years on the Richmond Community School Board and is currently a member of the Board of Directors of the AUD. Mayor Ricks has served on the Richmond City Council since 1995 and 15 years as mayor. He is also a member of the Planning Commission, the Parks and Recreation Commission, the Richmond Area Historical and Genealogy Society, and the Richmond Moose Lodge. Please welcome Mayor Ricks.
Good evening, and thank you, Principal Michon, for asking me to be here tonight to speak to the class of 2014. In 1971, when I walked the stage at Richmond High School, I would have never imagined I would someday be the speaker at future graduation of my high school, and I'm sure there's a lot of teachers that felt the same way. It is truly an honor for me to be here with you tonight to share in such an important event in your life, your graduation from high school. I have to admit I was a little surprised when they contacted me to be a key speaker. I thought to myself, what advice or words can I give the graduating class? I asked my family, and I think my grandson probably gave me the best advice. He said, just don't take too long, Papa. So luckily for you, I will follow his advice tonight. When I graduated from Richmond, I had big plans. My plan was to go from a snowmobile distributor's parts picker to a Skidoo snowmobile clothing salesman for the distributorship. Get married, buy a house, have a couple of kids, and live in the community I had grown up in. After all, my family had been here since 1825, so why break that chain? What happened was I did rise to the head of Skidoo clothing sales department, although I ended up going into a different line of work eventually. I did marry a girl from Richmond's class of 1972, and we just celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary. I did have 3 children who also have graduated from Richmond High School and eventually graduated from college. And I am blessed to have 9 beautiful grandchildren. I had accomplished what I thought I wanted that day, that graduation day of 1971. So why was it that I didn't feel fulfilled? I wanted something more. I had started volunteering in different ways in Richmond after I graduated. I got involved helping my father, the founder of the Good Old Days Festival, for many years. I watched my parents volunteer their time to so many different community organizations and saw how it made them feel and those that they were helping. So I decided to do the same and see if that was what was missing in my life. It was one of the best decisions I ever made. It allowed me to use my talents and my passion to make a difference. Since then, as Principal Michon has stated, I've served in various capacities throughout the community and enjoyed every moment of it, and worked with some of the graduates that are here tonight, whether it was on Good Old Days or coaching in girls softball. It was a pleasure. All of these opportunities have been rewarding and have given me an opportunity to give back to the community that I love. Today, as you walk across this stage and receive your diploma, you begin the rest of your life. What are your plans? What are your dreams? You are entering a world with so many possibilities. Some of you will go to college, further your education. Some of you will go right into the workforce. Some of you may enter the military and serve our country. You will all take different paths. On these paths, you will take the quality education you have received from the teachers and the staff in the Richmond Community Schools. They have prepared you to academically and socially to enter the world. Your parents and families have supported you and will continue to provide you guidance and wisdom as you start this new path. You have made relationships with friends that you will carry with you on your path for the rest of your life. To this day, some of my best friends were my best friends in high school 40-some years ago. You will hear some great advice over the next months and years. Listen to it. Remember it. Apply it. Picture what you want to be. Write it down. Dream it. Plan it and make it happen. Only you can do that. There is no shortcut to success. Develop your skills and work hard. Be willing to fail. We often learn the most from the mistakes that we make. Be willing to try different things. Be willing to work hard and to change paths if that is where your dreams and your ambitions take you. Don't ever stop educating yourself. There is so much to learn in life. Remember where you came from. Remember the lessons of your teachers and families and carry it with you each and every day. But let me give you some advice. No, really, let me give you a challenge. Today, I challenge you to join me in getting involved in our community. Include volunteering and community involvement in your future plans. Whatever path that you take, wherever you land, get involved. Find something that you are passionate about and join in making your community better. Make a positive difference in your small part of the world. Ask yourself, how do I want to be remembered? Some of you may not decide to live in Richmond. You might go to live and work in other communities around the country and around the world. Endless possibilities. My challenge is to you as well. Find a way to get involved. Volunteer, give of your time and talents, and I promise you will get back tenfold what you gave, making all of your efforts so worthwhile. Some of you have been very successful throughout your school years, whether academically, athletically, or through extracurricular activities. Some of you have experienced the joy of winning the state championship or district champs. Some of you have experienced the sadness of not quite reaching your ultimate goals. But what most of you experience is the effort it takes to be the best, to succeed, and to work as a team. You may not realize today, but through the rest of your life, these things that you experienced, the dedication, the work ethic, the mental strain, the leadership, the devotion, and the passion will all be things that you will use to succeed today and in the future. You will draw upon these experiences to help you down the path that you choose to follow. You walked into this auditorium tonight as a class, Richmond High School's class of 2014, but you will walk out as individuals on your own path. The founder of Apple once said, and this is just fits the occasion, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the opinions of others drown out your own inner voice, and most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. Walk out tonight as that individual, ready to follow your heart and begin your path. As you walk out of here tonight, go forward. You are now responsible for yourself and your actions. Thank your parents and those that have raised you for everything that they have done to get you to this point. And now go and make them proud. Make us all proud. Remember my challenge to you. Go out, find a group to volunteer your time with, and make a difference in this world. You can make it better. Make your small corner of the world just a little bit better, or make it a lot better. Wherever your path takes you, please remember that your community is behind you and supports you. and there will always be a light left on in Richmond for you. Thank you very much for letting me be part of your night. It has been truly, truly an honor. God bless, and congratulations. I can't wait to see what you do next.
As the graduating class of 2014, we need to first give a special thanks to our teachers and staff here at RHS. We are privileged to have these teachers that have shared opportunities and knowledge with us to further our education. They have taught us to succeed in whatever we may have chosen for our future. As we continue our life beyond high school, we will look back and remember the great success the teachers have prepared us for, and so we thank you. Another special thank you goes out to our families, but more specifically, our parents. You have been committed to our education since day one. You held our hands and kissed us goodbye many times, and you stood by our side through good times and bad. But most importantly, you didn't give up on us. You believed in us, and because of that, we are here today celebrating yet another milestone in our life to reach our success. I know that all of us are ready to walk across this stage and throw our caps in the air, throwing away everything left of high school, keeping only our relationships and memories. But today is a day to acknowledge our accomplishments, to look back and see how far we have come. When we started in the elementary school, we were so happy to be in school. We were excited to have show and tell, excited to see what food we could trade at lunch, and at recess, it was always a competition to see who could swing higher. As we approached middle school, we had fun Fridays and DDR dance-offs, and it was the only time we were allowed to bring our DS and Game Boys into school. We used to compete in science challenges to see who could win the most blue ribbons. Then there was 5th grade camp. So many happy memories were made there. We spent most of our time getting sopping wet on the canoes and playing Red Rover. But most importantly, we had fun being together as a class. Then came 8th grade. Our class may have been considered a little unruly since we had our Cedar Point trip taken away, but half our class still skipped school and went anyways. As high school approached, we were excited to grow up and gain a little more freedom. At the Friday night football games, it became tradition to crowd underneath the bleachers or along the fence lines and hang out with our friends, only occasionally glancing at the scoreboard to see who was winning or to see who got the interception that changed the game. We went to the extreme with our spirit days and pep assemblies that preceded most of our high school dances. We had a lot of fun in high school and ended our senior year with a very successful barbecue that held memories of its own. Those are memories we will never forget. After taking a glance at our past, we should take a moment to recognize how much success we have accomplished today. We have classmates who have started their own businesses, and some who have months left until receiving their associate's degrees. We have future teachers, lawyers, doctors, engineers, and chefs sitting among us today. These paths we have chosen are giving us a glimpse at how bright our future will be. Until now, we are so used to getting up at 6:30 every morning, making it to school by 7:40, parking in the same spot every day, and seeing the same people every day, going through the same routine Monday through Friday. Now we have to change it all. Are we ready for that change? Even if we aren't ready, the change is here, and it is the only thing separating us from our future. The future can be quite scary because it is undetermined. But the best thing about the future is that it isn't written yet. We all will struggle in the future with the constant pressure of our friends, family, and superiors trying to tell us right from wrong and what to do all the time. Although they have the power to influence our story, we have the ultimate power of writing our own story. And since I am also writing my story alongside all of you, I can't tell you what lies ahead. The only thing I can tell you is to be careful, because when you're writing your story, it is in permanent ink. You will become the person you want to be in the years to come. It is completely up to you now. The decisions you make will shape your future. We will have more choices as well as opportunities now. Make the best choices for you and not anyone else. I wish you all the best of luck when finishing your stories, and I hope you're satisfied with your endings. Congratulations to the class of 2014.
At this time, I would like to acknowledge the top 10 students of the class of 2014. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all 10 have been announced. Addison Andoff. Ryan Boyd. Anna Frazier. Colleen Gaffney. Olivia Kessler. Jennifer Merriman. Caitlin Niebauer. Samantha Schaefer. Noelle Scheuer. Natasha Woodruff. Top 10 seniors. We would also like to acknowledge those students who have received an academic or athletic scholarship. If you have, would you please stand at this time? It has currently been reported that 54 scholarships totaling $1.258 million has been received by this graduating class. On behalf of myself, Mr. Bordeaux, Dr. Mylart, Dr. Olson, and the faculty here today, I present to you the senior class of 2014 as candidates for graduation. Having met all graduation requirements and obligations set forth by the Richmond Board of Education, I ask that you confer upon them the title of graduate with all the responsibilities, benefits, and privileges of being a graduate of Richmond High School.
Thank you, Mrs. Michon. And on behalf of the Board of Education, we would like to thank the high school administration for their leadership this past year and a successful school year. And to the high school staff, we want to thank them for their guidance and their hard work. We honor and appreciate you for all you have done for the class of 2014 to get them to this point this evening. And for the rest of our staff of Richmond Community Schools at the elementary and the middle school, we honor and appreciate all that you have done over the years to get these students to where they are this evening. We thank you for all that you do for our kids. And now, on behalf of the Richmond Community Schools Board of Education, I accept the class of 2014 as candidates for graduation. Having met all graduation requirements and obligations, I hereby bestow upon each of you the title of Richmond High School graduate with all of its associated responsibilities, benefits, and privileges. Congratulations.
Okay, seniors, we're going to do the diplomas.
All right, we're ready? I think we've been ready, huh? Aubrey Lynn Allen will be attending Macomb Community College. Go ahead, walk right up. Austin Edward Altamore. Austin will be attending St. Clair Community College to study being an EMS. Addison Iva Shea Andanoff, St. Norbert College for pre-med. Tiana Marie Banks will be attending Macomb Community College to study to become a massage therapist. Alyssa Lynn Barton will be attending Saginaw Valley, study healthcare administration. Alasia Nakia Bashi. Alasia will attend Michigan State University to study pre-med. John David Betcher. John plans to attend Lawrence Tech University and study architecture. Andrew John Binkowski. Andrew will attend Lawrence Tech University to study computer science. Jessica Ann Bishop. Jessica will be attending Macomb Community College to study occupational therapy. Nicole Bonet. Nicole will be attending Macomb Community College to study pediatrics. Anthony Joseph Borghese. Anthony will be attending the Specs Howard School to study radio broadcasting. Brett Andrew Brinsfield. Whoops. Brett, go. Go. Brett will be attending Mississippi State Community College to study forensics. Got out of order. It's all right, it's good. Ryan Thomas Boyd. Ryan will be attending the University of Toledo to study pharmacy. Emily Rebecca Brown. Emily will attend Saginaw Valley State University to study business management. Heather Marie Ann Brucey. Heather will attend Saginaw Valley State University to study vascular technician. Nicholas Andrew Berg. Mackenzie Noel Burke. Mackenzie will attend Macomb Community College to study medical science. Adam William Chase. Adam will attend Macomb Community College. Brian Timothy Coleman. Brian will be serving his country by joining the United States Marines. Morgan Lee Connor. Morgan will be attending Macomb Community College. Joseph Jeffrey Cornwell. Joe will be attending Macomb Community College. Kelly Renee Cunningham. Kelly will attend St. Clair Community College to study nursing. Nicholas Wayne Daniel. Nick will be attending Macomb Community College to study heating and cooling. Taylor Marie Deal. Taylor will be attending Macomb Community College. Peyton Nicole Dixon. Peyton will be attending Saginaw Valley State University to study psychology. Christopher Columbus Donato. Chris will be attending St. Clair Community College to study paleontology. Kyle Dominic Donato. Kyle will be studying music at Macomb Community College. Donald Robert Eade. Donnie will attend Northern Michigan University to study multimedia journalism. Amber Louise Engelhard. Amber will be attending Oakland University studying medical sciences. Jacob Allen Kenneth Evans. Paige Audrey Evans. Paige will also be graduating from the Martin Parsons Academy of Cosmetology. Kelly Marcella Finale. Kelly will be attending Macomb Community College and then transfer to Ferris State University where she will study diesel mechanics. Brianna Lorraine Farnham. Brianna will be attending Macomb Community College. Jacob Francis Folsky. Jake will be attending Saginaw Valley State University and studying nursing. Zoe Alexandria Franco. Zoe will attend St. Clair Community College and study nursing. Olivia Ray France. Olivia will be attending Baker College to study medical assisting. Anna Elise Frazier. Anna will be attending the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor to study biomolecular science. Mackenzie Christine Gaybridge. Mackenzie will be attending Oakland University to study psychology. Colleen Marie Gaffney. Colleen will be attending the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. Leah Gonzalez. Leah will be attending Central Michigan University to study pre-dentistry. Alexis Nicole Golshinsky. Alexis will be attending Macomb Community College to study culinary arts. Andrew David Graham. Andrew will attend the University of Toledo to study business management. Brett Robert Hack. Brett will be pursuing a career in the construction field. Katie Nicole Hambaum. Katie will be attending Central Michigan University to study communications. Megan Rose Hambaum. Megan will be attending Macomb Community College. Deontay Christopher Hampton. Deontay will be attending Macomb Community College to study information technology. Samantha Mackenzie Hansel. Samantha will be attending St. Clair Community College to study nursing. Austin Riley Donald Harvey. Austin will be playing baseball at Marietta College next year. Tyler McKay Hogue. Tyler plans on serving his country in the United States Navy. Nolan Arthur Paul Hokey. Nolan will be attending Grand Valley State University where he will study psychology. Amanda Rebecca Pillar Hugo. Amanda will be attending Ferris State University where she will study pharmacy. Nicole Elise Hellam. Nicole will be attending Macomb Community College. Michael John Justice. Michael will be serving his country by entering the United States Army. Max Mitchell Kenzer, Macomb Community College to study business. I'm going to nail this. Zachary A. Kasha. Zach will be joining the United States Army in order to study helicopter repair. Mary Catherine Kazmerzak. Mary will be attending Macomb Community College where she will study physical therapy. Olivia Kessler. Olivia will be attending Northern Michigan University to study English. Harmony Kinney. Harmony will be attending Macomb Community College to study photography. Jake Thomas Omar Kinsey. Kalendra Jane Katowski. Callie will be attending Oakland Community College to study nursing. Jacob Kleinhans. Jordan Thomas Cohen. Jordan will be attending Grand Valley State University to study environmental science. Ellen Louise Kowalczyk. Ellen will be attending Macomb Community College to study veterinary science. James Christopher Lashley. James will be serving his country by joining the United States Army Infantry. Anna Latore. Anna will be attending Western Michigan University. Dustin first. All right. Dustin Leach. Dustin will be attending Western Michigan University studying mechanical engineering. Zachary David Leach. Zach will attend Adrian College where he plans to study sports psychology. Joseph Lickovali. Joe will be attending Macomb Community College. Andrew Richard Lysick. Andrew will be attending Macomb Community College. Casey Malberg. Casey will be attending Grand Valley State University to study pre-veterinary science. Adam Edward Mays. Adam will be attending Ferris State University. Lindsay Marie McCarty. Lindsay will be attending Eastern Michigan University and study psychology. Haley Autumn McDonald. Julia Patricia McKeechin. Julia will be attending Macomb Community College. Jacob Gerald McKernan. Jacob will be attending Southern Illinois University in Edwardsville and study business administration. Jennifer Lillian Merriman. Jenny will be attending Kettering University to study mechanical engineering. Keith Ryan Milkey. Gino Minnie. Gino will be pursuing his hockey career playing for the London Knights. Matthew Moylanen. Matt will be attending Macomb Community College and study social work. Lucas David Moon. Lucas will be studying at Macomb Community College. Curtis Michael Morton. Curtis plans to study pre-law at Wayne State University. I'm just double checking. Just double checking. All right, okay. Danny Michael Manofo, Senior. Danny plans to continue his education at Macomb Community College. Caitlin Niebauer. Caitlin will be studying pre-medicine at U of D Mercy. Crystal Nowak. Crystal will attend Ferris State University where she will study criminal justice. Nicholas Andrew Odekirk. Nicholas plans on serving his country in the United States Army. Nicholas Warren Oko. Nick plans to study nursing at St. Clair Community College. Nicholas Gary Ottenbacher. Nick will be attending Oakland University. Peter David Owen. Peter will be attending Michigan State University where he will study finance. Austin James Peltier. Austin plans on studying law enforcement at Macomb Community College. Alexa Francis Perry. Alexis plans on attending Central Michigan University to study biomedicine. Marissa Caitlin Peer. Zachary Tyler Pinsky. Stephanie Daniel Porter. Danielle. Stephanie is going to be attending Macomb Community College to study human resources. Alicia Powers. Alicia will be attending Central Michigan University to study occupational therapy. Natalie Lynn Marie Randazzo. Natalie will attend Macomb Community College to study special education. Melissa Ryan Resk. Melissa will be attending Central Michigan University to study pre-med. Madeline Renee Robbins. Madeline will be attending Macomb Community College. Alec James Robertson. Alec will be attending Macomb Community College where he will study molecular diagnostics. Brianna Ellen Robertson. Brianna will be attending Macomb Community College. Kayla Nicole Rostrom. Kayla will be attending Macomb Community College for General Studies. Dennis John Rozek II. Dennis will be attending Macomb Community College. Carissa Jacqueline Rumps. Carissa will be attending Davenport University where she will study nursing. Clayton Edward Regwelski. Clayton will be attending Macomb Community College to study culinary arts. Samantha Lynn Schaefer. Samantha will attend Central Michigan University to study communication disorders. Nicole Lynn Scheuer. Noel. Noel will be attending Adrian College to study exercise science. Brittany Schmidt. Brittany plans on studying biomedical engineering at Lawrence Tech University.
Go ahead, Mr. Ladd, right in there, Brooks. Brooke.
Haley Brooks Schweiger. Haley's going to study physical therapy at Oakland University. Evan Cirilla. Evan will be attending Oakland University. Jack Ross Shannon. Emily Ray Showers. Emily will be attending Macomb Community College. Nicholas Anthony Shuttleworth. Nick will be studying criminal justice at Macomb Community College. Brandon Robert Skorians. Brandon will be attending Macomb Community College. Sarah Elaine Sneeden. Sarah plans on studying nursing at St. Clair Community College. David Stanley Stafford. David plans on studying business management at Oakland University.
No Willie? No Willie?
Huh?
Willie's
No,
not
Willie,
in?
no. And neither is Somerset. So Swantek.
Got it.
Emily Rose Swantek. Emily will be attending Macomb Community College to study pre-med. Katie Lynn Sesniak. Katie will be attending Grand Valley State University to study biomedicine. Rihanna Taylor. Ryan Telto. Ryan's going to study to become a DTE technician. Austin Conrad Thomas. Austin will be attending Macomb Community College. Jacob Thomas. Jake will be studying journalism at Oakland University. Riley Aurelia Thompson. Riley will be attending St. Clair Community College to study psychology. John Michael Tomeko. John will be entering the CAD program at Macomb Community College.
I'm going to do you proud here. I'm going to do you proud here. All right.
Hunter Robert Tusignet. Hunter will attend Macomb Community College to study secondary education.
You're not Blake.
Shelby Chick-Fry. Shelby will be attending Oakland University to study nursing. Mitchell Tyler. Mitchell will continue his education at Macomb Community College. Elizabeth Clarice Urban. Elizabeth will be attending Western Michigan University to study journalism. Angelina Gay Uriel.
What? Gina. And what is your name? Got it. You're out of place. Okay, got it. Ready? Yeah. Okay.
Rosemarie Urban.
Blake. Oh, you guys.
Joshua Vandenbush. Josh will be attending Oakland University. Jacob Van Scooter. Jake will be attending Macomb Community College to study general studies. Stacy Lynn Wiedner. Stacy will attend St. Clair Community College to study elementary education. Kaylin River Wilcox. Kaylin will attend Macomb Community College. Jordan Wilczynski. Haley Nicole Winston. Haley will attend Macomb Community College. Natasha Marie Woodruff. Natasha plans on attending Northern Michigan University to study hearing, speech, and language science. Jordan Antoinette Zachow. Jordan will be attending Webster University in Montana to study psychology.
At this time, I would like to present the 2014 graduates from Richmond High School. Graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. Miss Niebauer.
Congratulations, class of 2014. I would like to start off by saying thank you to all the men and women who work here in Richmond Community Schools. Without your dedication and wisdom, we would not be where we are today. Whether it was drilling us with information, coaching from the sidelines, advising us on what decisions we should choose, giving us great opportunities, or just simply having a chat with us, we wouldn't be here today if it was not for all their countless hours of dedication. I would also like to thank all of our servicemen and women fighting for our country, because without them, we would not be gathered here today celebrating our accomplishments together. And to our parents, guardians, and grandparents, we cannot thank you enough for all of your time and dedication. We have been through thick and thin with you, and you have supported us through all these years. We are facing one of the biggest challenges in our life now. We are becoming adults just like all of you. You have led us down a great path, and with all the knowledge you have filled us with, we only hope that you will continue to support us in our decisions as we now begin our lives as adults. We now will look forward to the fun and all of the challenges we will face as we start this new chapter of our lives. As we look around, there are so many good qualities we see in each other and the friendships that have formed, some as far back as preschool and some just in the past 4 years. We have learned so much about life together in these past 4 years of high school. We started out together as young freshmen, and look at where we are today. Look at the mature adults we are becoming. We are all moving on together, whether it is to college, work, serving our country, or just taking a break to figure out what our calling is. As we move on from high school, we need to remember all the lessons we have learned to help us in our lives. In your future, you will face new horizons and challenges. You need to remember to keep your head up and move forward. Some of us will move far away, and some of us will stay close to home, but it doesn't matter as long as you're trying your hardest to be the best you can be and make every moment count. We should take risks and ask questions. We may fail sometimes, but failure is a part of life that everyone has to experience before they become successful. Don't be afraid of it. Learn from it and make the changes necessary to continue on. All of us have experienced some form of failure in high school, but the mistakes we made aren't important anymore because look at where we are at today. We are nearing our last few minutes together as an entire class. We have made so many memories together in these past 4 years, some that we will remember for the rest of our lives. If anything, high school has been a great, rewarding experience for everyone. High school has been about interacting with all of our classmates, friends, families, teachers, coaches, and the upper and lower classmen. We will no longer walk the halls together, sit together in the cafeteria, get ready for a game together, study together in a classroom, spend hours together at rehearsals, go to dances together, or be with each other every day. Our lives as adults are beginning. The beginning of the end of our lives are just starting. I'd like to wish every graduate here good luck with their futures. Everyone here is the best at something, and once you find out what it is, I hope you use it. This is the beginning of an exciting time in our lives, and I hope that everybody lives theirs to the fullest and lives with no regrets. My final words are, don't lose faith, find out what you love to do, and follow your heart. Thank you, God bless, and congrats to the Richmond High School class of 2014.